Hey, what's happening, everybody? I'm Risky Ryan. Today, I want to take a look at the Honest Company for a couple reasons. Number one, why would you buy this stock? It was about to go bankrupt, and then it's not going bankrupt, and now it's turning to profitability. Those sort of turnarounds are rare, and presents a really good opportunity. Number two, you probably, if you're watching this, you've probably seen Tom Lee predict that small caps are going to have an outsized return. He was predicting it last year. I guess he was a little early, but what better time than during a Trump presidency for small caps to rip? And every time IWM goes on a good run, ever since this point right here, Honest has 2x or 3x the move that IWM has made. And so if you think small caps are going to run wild like Hulkamania in 2025, then this is your player right here. So now that we've kind of discussed why I like this as a buy for 2025 and into the future, let's talk about the where and the when. So let me pull up my chart here real quick. So this is a logarithmic chart. We'll start with that first because that's where I like to start to sort of predict and see ultimately where my price targets are. And you can see from the very top to the very bottom, I pulled up a Fibonacci, and you can see up here at the 1.618, we have $162. And at this very moment, Honest is sitting at $6.33. This is my moonshot. Everything goes exactly according to plan. Before I retire, this is where the price will reach. However, with what could be coming with with this presidency and where I think this could go, we could see this within 5 years. I think it's possible. I know you might think that that's optimistic. Maybe we see a crash in between, getting there, but I think we ultimately get here as long as this keeps going the way that it's been going. Now let's zoom in a little bit closer and take a look at, where it's been, where it's going. Okay, so you can see here I have a Gann square drawn. My calibrations are 180 and 0.1. And this seems to work pretty well. You can see here we have the line, the Gann line. We get up here, we hit our arc, we come down. And so if I go to regular, you can see this is, the symmetry is there for both the regular and logarithmic. And let's go back to log real quick. So it's gone on an amazing run. Hard to, buy shares when it's just running away like this. But now we're coming back down to retest some levels. And I think very shortly, by the way, we're on a weekly time scale here. Very shortly, I think we're going to experience the $6 level for Honest. And I think that is where, if you missed this move and you want to get in on it, it's going to be a good spot for it for a number of reasons. Number one, you have a 1.272 fib level right there. Number two, you have a Gann level right there. And if I go to the, hold on. If I go to the Ichimoku, you can see the Kijinsen on the weekly chart is sitting right there. $6, $6, $6. That's what we call a magnet. So that is where my buy orders are going to be sitting. Now, if I go to the regular, you can see once again, right there at about $6 is the top of the arc. So I think that you're going to see basically a magnetism. It's pulling itself to this level. And that's where you're going to see a bounce. That's my prediction. You'll probably see a reclaiming of, this level right here. And by the end of the year, I think we get up to $12. I mean, that's a double up, by the end of the year. So that's why I got my eyes on Honest. That's where I'm going to be buying more shares. And I hope you enjoyed my analysis. I'll talk to you later.